Hello and welcome to another video. This time I'm going to be covering Marie. Marie is basically done. You can play her if you have the Season 1 pass or you buy Marie the character just by herself as DLC. You can play as her in the beta branch of the game once you launch the game. It will ask you if you want to play the beta or a regular. You have to choose beta and you will be able to play as Marie. All her animations are done, all her specials are done, there's nothing missing from her. She's just doing everything. So the only thing that really needs changing is some balance tweaks they said. That's all they're gonna do with Marie. She's basically a complete character and that's why I'm doing the video now, so nothing really changes that much. So they added this a new color palette, La Chilindrina, for all my Latin American brothers. We got one in. We did it. We got one of the greatest characters in peak fiction to appear in a fighting game. Let's go. Hi. Okay. So I'm just gonna give you my impressions of Marie. She's pretty cool. She's good. I don't know if she's going to be top tier good, but right now she's just good. Like bare minimum, she's good. She has a place in the roster. Umbrella was a little harder to see if she was gonna be good, like good. It took a while of development for it to happen, but it happened and Umbrella has a place in the roster, but it wasn't obvious because her game plan wasn't really obvious. She's a weird character. Marie's a little more obvious and she seems to have a good place in the roster right now. So what do I do with Marie? I play with Marie online every now and then, and so this is kind of what I do with Marie. She has this special, like throwing the special out of neutral is pretty good, because it's fast enough, it covers, it takes a little while, but it doesn't work against some zoners. Medium one works better against like Peacock and stuff, and it goes like 75% of the screen, has 1 hit of armor, that's why I'm saying it works better against them. And heavy one goes full screen and has 2 hits of armor. And as it comes out, it covers you already. Let me show you the hitboxes. There you go, it's already covering you. So that's pretty nice. So it's pretty good against Peacock. And you can do it in the air. And yeah, you can do it in the air and they fall. And they do basically the same thing. Let me change the health on my... And as for movement, you've already been seeing, she can super jump like all the other characters, and double jump. She's got a double jump. If she actually had an air dash, she doesn't have an air dash, she would probably be the best character in the game. Or close to it. Maybe not best, but close seems right with her if she had an air dash. So double jump is what we get. Good movement. She seems to have a couple bad matchups, specifically because of some things I'll go into, but... Let's go to another special. Well, when her movement, she has also jumping medium kick, which is another jump, basically. But you can double jump after it. So basically, she has a triple jump with medium kick, and medium kick is cancelable on whiff, like everything is in this. All normals are cancelable on whiff into specials in this game, so she can do some tricky stuff, which is pretty nice to stop your opponent from approaching. And you can like super jump, do this, and then control your fall with the double jump. It's pretty nice. The other special for like neutral is the other Hildegard one. Light goes in front, medium goes in the middle, and heavy goes full screen from left to right. And in the air it just changes from right to left. But it's basically the same. So right now, basically, if the opponent has a character that is a little bit more patient in neutral, you can set these things, Hildegard up, like the punch up and try to like go in and do your stuff, you know. But against a more in-your-face type of character, you're not gonna have time to set this up, or not even Robo, because a Robo Beam goes through Hildegard, even if Hildegard has armor. So it will hit you, and Hildegard will disappear, and you just wasted just some life for no reason. So what you're trying to do against characters that are trying to more in your face, at least what I try to do, is end up more around here below them, so they cannot hit me. There's characters where you cannot really do this, like Eliza is one of them, but maybe the only one because of her. The Horus dive is insanely good, but like reaching here and covering yourself with that thing, you can double jump to mess up their like reversals on the cross up and everything, or you can just try to risk it for the biscuit and fall and do your regular combos, you know? I messed it up, but that you get the idea. It's kind of what I try to do if the opponent is like super dashing a lot, like air dashing a lot. This hits air dashes pretty well, light kick, which is 5 frames. So against some dashers, air dashers, this is a pretty good button to just throw out. Same with medium punch. Crouching medium punch is basically her anti-air against those. It also works against like Beowulf and stuff, but it doesn't feel as active as like Fuqua's. It doesn't feel as good as Fuqua's or even Annie's crouching light punch, but it's still pretty good. These two are kind of what you have to do, but you have to be a little more conscious about what you're doing against your opponent, what your opponent is doing. So also in neutral, like just throwing, jumping light punch 10 frames pretty fast. It's pretty good. Basically, you just hit and you get your free combo. With light kick, if the opponent has some good normals or stuff in the air, light kick is a disjointed hitbox, as you can see, and it's pretty easy to confirm, no problem. Like, you can just go, like, I'm just gonna do this. Like, it didn't come out because no hit. That came out and I can combo pretty easily. And on block, you can, like, again, cancel into this. Let's, like, can do this and full combo. I didn't even use the red bounce. Now, if I make you block, always, like, you can be, like, something like that. It's still kind of hard to... It's easier if you try to do something with medium punch. And you are already on top, and against a bunch of characters, you can cancel into this, and they have nothing to do, so it's pretty good. Pretty safe. It's pretty hard to punish that, but characters will get... I mean, people will get better at punishing that. So that's pretty good. On block, if your opponent is... She's pretty unsafe on block, except for one move, basically. Like... minus 29... minus 5, everything else, you know, the usual, minus 7. So if your opponent is waiting for you to do something unsafe and is not push blocking you, you can go into the twirl, medium twirl, which is +1 on block, meaning anything they press is gonna be beat by your standing light kick. So, and it actually links on hit, which is pretty good. Heavy one has a little star and a jingle, and it has hyper armor, so no matter how much you get hit, this will go through, except against sweeps and grabs, obviously. But it's super unsafe on block, but it staggers on hit, allowing you to go into some crazy combos and so on, you know? Pretty good. And light twirl, it's not, it is projectile invincible, not on frame 1 though, but it is invincible on frame 2, projectile invincible, which makes her even easier to go against Peacock. Like, you can absorb a couple of things, go like this. That might go, actually, and Peacock has to respect that or teleport. And you can force her out of her rhythm, which is pretty good for a character to have in this game. So, yeah, that's kind of basically it. She has pretty good Skullgirls normals and so on. Let me just show you, like, a couple of resets you can do. Oh, another special, I forget. Dust Bunny, you can actually do Crouching Light Kick to change the Dust Bunny's timing, basically. Light goes here, medium goes mid-screen, and heavy goes full screen, and they all take the exact same time. It's basically the same move, it just changes that they do a little animation and then jump. And even on block, it activates, so you can do your thing. You can try to mix them up. Just a command grab, which you can mix up with a command grab. It's pretty good. The command grab after light punch will always like connect if they're not jumping. Like on block, it works, and on hit it also works. So that's a pretty good like mix up. And her magic series can go to light again, so light punch, light kick. So you can go into light and have a little pause. So they're like, oh, the command grab is coming, and then you go into low, they're jumping back already, you hit them with the low, full combo. It's pretty nice. Super, she has this one. People try to reversal this. It's 10 frame startup, just meaty them. This is not a real reversal. Her real reversal, only actual real reversal is her command grab super, which is this one. And you can just do this, like with your directions. It's pretty nice. And you can spend meter after the first two. 1, 2, hold a button, and you do another one, and the final. And you can spend all your meter there, and it does pretty good damage. And it's a command grab, it's easy to combo from, it's easy to DHT from, it's a pretty good super. Her level 3 is probably the best super in the game. It's completely safe, completely invincible on hit, on first frame. Safe on block, on hit it goes into full combo. If you go into like the air, it hits even more. It's basically Goku GTs. Boom, and you can combo from that. It and then going to reset is insane. Her crouching heavy punch is also an overhead that is fully cancelable. You can like immediately go into medium twirl to like do your combo. It won't connect, but it'll let you pick up, because this is unsafe, and everything you do from there is unsafe except medium twirl. If you go to this, like the light twirl, that's unsafe. Let's have you blocking. Minus 17, just fully punishable by launcher by all the casts basically. Heavy one, obviously punishable. This has a gap in it, that says plus 18, but there's like a 15 frame gap, something there, and your opponent will just mash out of it, no problem. Same with the other ones, even worse with these ones. It's even more of a gap, it's pretty bad. This one, again, you're just leaving yourself open. Minus 24, not good. And you get hit, and when you get hit, the Dust Bunny disappears, so yeah. If you're gonna try to risk it for the biscuit and go for a full combo, you can like risk it, or you can always go for this one. But if the opponent knows you're doing that, they can actually push block you. And look at this. That's minus 21. That's still punishable if you just cancel it. If you wait a little bit, that will be plus. If you wait a little bit until that disappears, you will be plus no matter what. And even if you hit, you can pick up, but it's kind of tough to time it right. So that's kind of something you have to look out for. So just right now, I told you what I'm like looking for against characters with more patient neutral. You can just set up, try to go in, try to set up a Dust Bunny. They'll be afraid of it. Call your neutral assist. That's pretty good. Against characters that are more in your face, you're gonna try to be more on top of them. Call this on your way down and try to open them up there for them to not start the rhythm. So right now I'm just gonna show you a couple of resets that I know that I do, just 2 that are pretty good. So first of all, you can like call Dust Bunny. Actually, I'd rather call Dust Bunny. Let me get rid of back button. Where's the back button? Just save record and hitboxes. Okay. So you can call like medium Dust Bunny really from everywhere you go forward. Then call this. Whoop. That's a cross up. You can time it better. You can even time it worse. There we go. That was a cross up. You can time it worse. I'm not doing it correctly. I haven't practiced that much. And that wasn't a cross-up, so it's pretty nasty. Something else you can do is, like, after your regular BMB, you can do something like that, and you can do the same. Like, that was, well, I didn't do it that time, but you can do the twirl anyways. I messed up, it's fine. And that wasn't a cross-up. So you get 50-50 stuff of everything, basically. So that's pretty nice with her. That's kind of what I do, just do this. Fake. And then I kind of like could go into combo, full combo, you know, pretty nice. And this doesn't work anymore, but you can just, after this, you can just send it with the super, and you're good. And if you have like more in this, you can simply go into like a regular combo. I usually do this. And she's done pretty damn good damage, so there you go. That's kind of what I do with Marie. She's a really good character. Let me know what you think of her. Chilindrina color, best color in the entire game. See you next time.